What up? Welcome back to Cool Kid TCG. We have a matchup today of Blue Buggy into Lakers Croc and the Purple Yellow Croc. This is a match. I haven't played this matchup specifically, but I've played a decent amount against Purple Yellow Croc. I have an idea how it works. So if you read its ability, it's when on my turn, if he returns a Dawn, he gets to return one back active. So like you read it and you're like, that doesn't seem like it's too crazy, but there's some crazy combo pieces you can hit with it. It really works well. It can get pretty trappy. It can catch you off guard. We mold our hand. So yeah, we're going to start off. We lost the dice roll. We are going second. He starts off with one Dawn and he passes. We go to our 2 Dawn turn. We have a ton of searchers. We're going to start off with a cross guild search top 4. For a cross guild, we're going to be able to add an Avita, a Mihawk, or a 4-cost Buggy. So we'll add the Mihawk, and then now we're going to tap 1 for another. We're going to play the Galdino down. We can add a promo Buggy. We can add the 4-cost Buggy. We're set up to get the Mihawk out next turn if we wanted. We have the 4-cost and the Mihawk. We also have a promo Buggy, so maybe we can save that. He taps 3 for a Miss Wednesday for a Vivi. He also swings, and we take. But that's a blocker, but that's a card that I like, a key card for him in the matchup. When I attack, he's able to return a Dawn and get one back active. So if I attack, he essentially ramps, and I'm not going to allow him to do that. So I'm just not going to attack. I'm not going to attack until he's at 10 Dawn, or at least close to it. I'm not going to ramp him yet and get him to the point where he can play some boss monsters I'm not ready for. We're just going to tap 3 or 4 for an Alvita, pitch 2, probably not going to need that Buggy anymore, and we're going to pitch the Hope Searcher and pass it back to him. We're not attacking, again, not giving him an opportunity to ramp via the Miss Wednesday. He taps 5 for Magellan, not a card you see a lot nowadays. On play, he returns a Dawn, and I have to return a Dawn. Also, if that card is KO'd, I have to return 2 Dawn. So I return the Dawn. I go to 3 Dawn. I'm going to be at 5 Dawn next turn. And he goes to swing 5 life. We take, no trigger. We go to our 5 Dawn turn because we got deramped. And again, we're not going to swing because I don't want him to ramp again. I'm not going to give him free ramp until at least I'm set up. That's the thinking. I can promo Buggy into Mihawk here, and I think that's the move. I'm going to leader ability, pitch the Croc. We're going to play promo Buggy into Mihawk. Effect to draw 2, trash 1. We'll trash the Croc and Mihawk because we already have one in hand, and then we're going to pass it back to him. Again, not attacking, not giving him an opportunity to ramp. He's on his 6th Dawn turn now. What should be his 7, but he taps 5 for a Eustace Kid blocker. That's a blocker that when on his turn, when he returns a Dawn, he can get one back active. Now he's going to put 1 Dawn on Magellan and swing 7 to life. Well, first he's swinging 5 life with leader. I'll block. Now he swings 7 life. And I'm thinking about whether to counter or take. I will take. And it's a Gravity Blade trigger. And I'm thinking, do I actually want to not play this next turn and get rid of Kid and Magellan? And I'm thinking, no, let's go forward with our plan. I'm going to Croc and Mihawk, but let's get rid of the Magellan. That's one that, again, can deramp us 2 on KO, so that's pretty sticky. We can bottom deck it and get rid of it. And he might not swing the Kid. The Kid is a troublesome card, but yeah. We go to our 7 Dawn turn. And I have some options here. I can Croc and Mihawk into something. I can play the 7-cost Dofi and bounce that Kid back to his hand. I'm going to tap 1 for a Cross Guild Searcher. Search top 4. I'm going to be able to add a 2K, I think. Just thinking it through. I'm going to add the 2K. I think what I'm looking for is a cool play off of the Croc and Mihawk. I want to establish the Croc and Mihawk. We're going to add a 10-cost Buggy to hand with a Galdino Search. And then now with the remaining Dawn, we're going to leader ability and probably play Croc and Mihawk into like a Kabaji. So we leader ability. We'll pitch the Dofi. We'll play Croc and Mihawk, draw 2, trash 1. We'll pitch one of the Galdinos. and then we'll play down a Kabaji blocker, and then we'll pass. Our board is now successfully completely filled with 5 costs. We're set to Buggy. We normally would be set to double Buggy, but because we got deramped, we'll be at 9. So at this point, I think next turn, maybe we can start swinging. He goes to his 8 Dawn turn. And again, I haven't attacked him one time due to I don't want to ramp him. He taps 8 for the big boy Croc. He gets to return 2 Dawn, and then he gets to heal 1. And then also there's the secondary effect on my attack, I believe. He can return a Dawn to get 1 back active, or return a Dawn and cycle, something along those lines. And I'm reminding him that he gets a Dawn back from the kid blocker. So he has 1 Dawn standing. He can swing the kid. He can swing he can swing lead. He swings 5 life. And I'm going to block with the Mihawk. And then it's a matter of, if he swings the kid, I'm just going to give the Kabaji blocker. So I have space on the board, but he just passes. So I'm probably going to have to play over some things. I'll probably play over the promo Buggy, just because he doesn't currently have any... the Miss All Sunday, but yeah, I guess the only thing I need to be cognizant of is if he like triggers a Kikinoju. If he triggers a Kikinoju, then I'm not gonna I'd like to have the promo Buggy so it can't attack. I swing 7 life. He gives me a 0 cost event, and I reminded him I think you can do something cool with the Miss Wednesday, allows you to ramp some Dawn, so he gets the Dawn back. Now we're gonna swing 7 life. And he blocks. Now we're going to lead our ability Mihawk, and we're going to play over the Alvida, really respecting the fact that in case he triggers a Kikinoju, we're going to bottom deck that Crocodile, and then thinking about whether to swing we're going to swing a 7 here, but I feel comfortable doing that because I have the Kabaji blocker and the Mihawk blocker. So he's going to block with the kid and then give a 2K, and then I think I'm just going to pass it to him. I'm not going to swing the Mihawk. Actually, I am going to swing. I'm going to swing 7 into the kid blocker. He gives me another 2K, and we pass. I feel comfortable doing this because my hand's got a lot of 2Ks, and I have the Kabaji blocker. He might not even swing the kid blocker due to the fact that it's blocker. So he goes to 10 Dawn. I'm going to be on 10 Dawn. I could potentially double Buggy next turn, I believe. I think I have 2 Buggies in hand. He taps 4 for the Kikinoju, so good thing we have the promo Buggy there. One thing I need to be cognizant of too is he has an event called Okama Way, which allows him to redirect attack, so he can make me attack that Kikinoju, and he can force me to heal him in a way. So if he has 1 Dawn standing, I'm just guessing it's going to be for an Okama Way. But at this point, I feel like I don't really have a good way of playing around it. Like, it's going to happen if it happens. He swings 6 life. I'm just thinking whether he's going to give the kid blocker, swing the kid blocker. So I give him 2 Kubo 1K. I guess he swings 7 life. The Dawn is a little bit stacked. I'm just going to give the blocker for this. He swings the kid. And then he's going to pass with 1 Dawn standing. I'm set up to Buggy here. I probably should Buggy away the Kikinoju. I just swing into the kid. He has 1 Dawn standing. But then he's like, wait a minute. At this point, I think he goes... he asked if he could take the play back. I'm like, sure, you can take the play back. He's going to activate the Okama Away so that he forces me to attack the Kikinoju and then heal. I guess I could have played this better and immediately cast the Buggy and got rid of the Kikinoju and then swung into the kid. That would have been a better way of doing it. I'm just going to swing a life now. I'm going to just tap all 10 to play the Buggy. I'm not going to pitch a card. I want to keep all my Dawn. I'm going to keep the blocker standing of the Mihawk. I'm going to bottom deck the kid and pass. So again, I think I played that suboptimally. I could have easily bottom decked the Kikinoju with the Buggy and then swung into the kid. I think what my thought process was, I wanted to save the Buggy in case he triggered something, but I don't think there's anything he could trigger. Like he could trigger another Kikinoju, for example, or maybe like a Satori, but like I don't think there was. I think I just played that a little bit suboptimally. He taps 5 for another kid blocker, and now he's going to swing a big 10 to life. I'm thinking about whether to block 2K. I'm just going to take. It's a cross skill trigger, search top 4. I'm going to be able to add a 10 cost Buggy to hand. I already have one, but you know what? We might need another one, so let's do it. We add the Buggy to hand, and then we pass. So we can get rid of that kid blocker pretty easily. And our board's looking pretty awesome. We have 2 10 cost Buggies. We have a promo Buggy to shut off any potential Kikinoju triggers. We have a blocker Mihawk, and we have the Croc and Mihawk preventing any sort of removal. So now I think the idea here is, do I want to swing big, or do I want to bottom deck that kid? I'm going to swing 7 life, no trigger. I'm going to swing 12 life, no trigger. 12 life again, no trigger. And I'm doing this because now I'm going to bottom deck the kid. I wanted to do all this without him getting a Kikinoju trigger. I was going to wait until the end before I played over the promo Buggy. He goes to 10 Dom. Now we're at a point where a Kikinoju trigger it doesn't matter. So we can play over the promo Buggy. We're in a spot where we're probably going to win next turn. He taps 6 in totality for 2 Miss All Sunday blockers. And then he's going to take 4 Dawn and swing 9 life. And I can block 2K, 1K, or I could take this hit. So we will block. We'll give 2K, 1K. And then now he passes it back to us. He has 2 blockers, but we have 3 12. We could play the 4th Buggy, but I think that's overkill. We're going to swing 7 life. He blocks. We'll swing 12 life. He blocks 12 life. He takes 12 life. And we had still all 10 Dawn. And yeah, he just lays it all out and we got it. So again, I think just experiencing the matchup has was able to come into handy here. I knew kind of like the cards he might potentially play, like the Kikinoju, and I kind of played heavy around that, despite the fact that I didn't play around the Okama way as best as I could have. But not attacking when he had that Miss Wednesday out, not allowing him to ramp, I think was just a huge part, and not letting him do what his deck wanted to do while we continue march forward towards our goals, our deck's goal. So yeah, anyways, let me know in the comments if you think differently. I really appreciate you guys, and see you next time.